Alabama's governor has signed the most restrictive ban on abortion in the country. Now, doctors now face severe penalties in the state for performing one. The bill makes performing an abortion a Class A felony. Doctors could get up to 99 years in prison. The Alabama Senate voted 25-6 in favor of that bill. There are only 4 women in the 35-member Senate. The bill's sponsor says it was designed to provoke lawsuits and challenge Roe v. Wade in a conservative-leaning Supreme Court.
We can't get a heartbeat bill until we get Roe versus Wade revisited and turned over.
You don't know what you don't know because you've never been pregnant. This bill to me appears to be about control.
The law only provides an exception when the mother's health is in jeopardy. Unlike measures in other states, this bill does not punish women for receiving an abortion. Opponents of the ban are gearing up to challenge the law in court, and they are getting support from people in the Bay Area. KPIX 5's Susie Steimle joins us live with that part of the story. Susie?
Well, Alan, Planned Parenthood is one of those organizations that plans to fight Alabama's new abortion law. And as this story develops, women across the country are taking to social media to talk about the prevalence of abortion.
Aborted the state of Alabama.
Alabama now has the strictest anti-abortion law the United States has seen since 1973. After the Senate passed the bill yesterday, women on social media started sharing their personal stories about abortion. It started when actress Busy Phillips tweeted 1 in 4 women have had an abortion. Many people don't think they know someone who has, but hashtag you know me. She encouraged other women to share their stories. 5,000 have so far, coming forward with stories of being 18 and undergoing cancer treatment and finding out they were pregnant, or wanting a baby desperately, but finding out it had birth defects.
I had several friends who I've kind of supported through this.
Ann Mercogliano of the Women's March in San Francisco says she's gearing up for how to support women in Alabama if this law reaches the Supreme Court.
It's inconceivable, and it's something that I think we have to be loud about. If, it is definitely at the time where we need to galvanize and show how much we actually care about our rights.
And this law is in violation of Roe versus Wade, which is a clear indication that the purpose here is not for the law to stand, but for the law to be challenged in courts in the hopes to get to the Supreme Court.
Now that Governor Ivey has signed this into law, it's only a matter of time until a civil rights group will challenge it in federal court in Alabama. They'll kick it up to the 11th Circuit, which will defer to the Supreme Court. 6 states have anti-abortion laws on the books already, including Georgia, which passed a heartbeat bill last week making abortion illegal after 6 weeks.
This is the first time in 46 years that the makeup on the Supreme Court has changed, where there's possibly enough conservatives on there who would believe Roe v. Wade is incorrectly decided.
We must do everything that we can to protect life.
I think this conservative court is much more likely to consider this question than previous courts.
It's something that I never thought would happen in my lifetime.
Ann says one of the next steps that they will be immediately taking as far as organizing goes is fundraising. They want funds to help bring women from the 6 states with more stringent abortion laws to clinics in California. Live in San Francisco, Susie Steimle, KPIX 5.